Garden tour, June 19th, 2012. Walked into the garden. We have some cilantro here that's coming up. It's looking pretty good. It's been a little over 2 weeks since the last time we took the garden tour. We've had really, really bad weather. Record colds. I don't know if it's been record rain, but it's been really rainy. So kind of a nice day today. But all in all, everything's looking really well, especially with all the rain that we've had. A lot of people's gardens aren't doing so hot, but we have really good drainage in these beds. So things haven't grown all that much, but they're still looking pretty good. Here's the garlic, and what I've noticed about the garlic is I think we have moles in here, and they don't seem to be bothering the garlic except for they're moving things around because I had these in straight lines. They're no longer in straight lines, so I don't know, I'll have to look that one up. The onions are doing pretty well, grown a little bit since last time. Carrots look awesome. And then the second batch of carrots, they're looking really good. The beans were planted right before the last video, so these are just a little over 2 weeks. And they're coming up really nicely, especially since the record cold that we've had. So I'm kind of happy that these are hanging in there. Potatoes, amazing. They look like they're outgrowing their containers. So I'm hoping they'll flower soon. And then even the late potato is doing pretty well. Corn, which is probably about 3 weeks now, is looking really good. And then this new bed, which was planted just a couple days ago, doesn't show signs of any sprouts yet. And the lettuce is looking really good. And this is going to be pulled out in a couple weeks to have the third batch of corn put in here. The squash is alive, but I don't think it's grown much. Once again, the weather's been really cold. Squash doesn't like that. Peas are doing really good. The shelling peas, they're doing good. They have blossoms on there. The pumpkin that I snuck in here is doing good. And then we have a broccoli. It hasn't done much. But the snap peas and the snow peas have blossoms, and we've even picked some peas off of the snap peas. And the snow peas are going crazy. Very pretty. Okay, the tomatoes, they're doing pretty well. They've grown a lot, especially since the bad weather that we've had. Okay, this is a sun gold. Early girl. The yellow pear. The red brandywine. Kellogg's breakfast. I have no idea what that is. Something the guy talked us into at the garden show. Next to that we have fireworks. I can see why it's called that. The blossoms that are coming out kind of look like fireworks. This is an orange Russian. And this one here is a Rutgers, developed at the Rutgers University. Okay, over here we have some bok choy that has gone to flower. So I'm not too hopeful that we're going to get anything that we can eat off of this, but hopefully it's attracting some bees. The onions are doing pretty well, and some of the carrots that I planted in between are coming up. So we'll be pulling the onions pretty soon to leave room for the baby carrots. Lettuce, the second batch of lettuce is doing well, and even the spinach that I planted has some blossoms coming. The rain and the bad weather, I don't know, didn't do too well for clematis here, so hopefully that'll come back. Back over here in this bed, we have the peppers, and this is a Thai hot pepper. This one's a King of the North. This one's an Anaheim. The parsley, this is an Italian parsley, has loved the weather apparently because it's going crazy. And then the basil, this basil's doing pretty well. This one's not. The Thai basil, it's about dead. Maybe it'll come back. I'm not that hopeful. And this one is not looking too swift. It's been too cold. And I just planted some curly parsley. All right, that's garden tour, Tuesday, the 19th of June, 2012.